Vice President of Safety at AIM, and I'm here to share with you our drawing for our weekly driver reward points. The first name out of this box will receive 20,000 AIM driver reward points. The second name out will receive 5,000. These points are awarded based on our drivers' scores for last week in our camera system. So the first name out is going to be the winner of 20,000 points will be Ryan Campalong. Congratulations to Ryan. He's a new driver for Olympic Steel. The second name out of the box will be Richard Reed. Runner-up is Richard Reed for 5,000 points. Thanks, Richard. I appreciate your safe driving this week. Along with Ryan and Richard, we had 96 other drivers that have been entered into the drawing, and I wanted to share a little bit about how we get entries in the drawing and what advantages the people that score the best in our system, what advantages they have in this drawing. So the person with the most entries in the drawing was Doug Jones. Doug has scored number one, I think, every day last week, Monday through Friday. Every day Doug was the highest scored driver, and he had 51 entries in the drawing. Second place was Dewey Keene. Dewey had 18 entries in the drawing, and third place was Mike Engel with 17 entries in the drawing. And that on down to Mike Garvin, Derek Bynum, John Barnes. They each had one entry in the drawing, and there were 96 different individuals with entries in the drawing. So Doug had about a 10% chance of winning the drawing, whereas Dewey Keene had about a 3 or 4% chance of winning. So the better you do each day, the more entries you're going to get in the drawing. So if you got entries for being first overall or being second overall, you get bonus entries, as well as those entries for following distance above 3.9. So I'd like to share with you how we're going to give you extra entries next week. Next week, we're going to give you extra entries for driver stars. There are 3 ways to earn a driver star. The first one is for stopping at every stop sign. Every 75th stop sign that you stop for without rolling through one, you'll get a driver star. And that driver star will earn you 1 entry into the drawing. The second way that you can get a driver star is by moving over for a vehicle on the shoulder of the road. If you do that 3 times, you'll get awarded a driver star. And again, an entry into this drawing. And the third one, I want to show you what it looks like. We've got a video queued up here behind me. And this one is for creating separation. So if you get cut off and you slow down a little bit to allow some space for the vehicle ahead of you, you'll be awarded a driver star. Let's take a look at and see what that looks like. And before we start this video, I want to note a few things. First thing I want to show you is up here we see this truck's traveling at 70 miles an hour. We're going to keep an eye on that speed because this was a driver star. We slowed down. The second thing is, this is the point in time when the driver star was issued. So we're going to have a vehicle we can already see on the hood mirror on the left. There's somebody in our blind spot. That car is going to come up and pass us. Let's see what that looks like. So let's roll this video. So here's our red vehicle. It's going to pull in front of us. It's going to make a lane change. And it was about 0.4 of a second ahead of us. And now we're going 65 miles an hour instead of 70. So when that vehicle got in front of us at around 0.5 seconds in that area, that's when those driver stars get issued. So when you're in those situations, just ease off of the accelerator a little bit. You don't need to slam on the brakes. Just slow down a couple of miles an hour, create some space, collect a driver star. Number 1, it'll boost your score in the app. And number 2, you'll get entries into this drawing. So good luck next week collecting those driver stars, boosting those scores up, and hopefully you'll win our drawing next week. And drive safe, everyone. Thank you.